I think that's going. Okay, so I'm going to do my final little kit check, but also give you a bit of an insight into the kit that I'm taking to Peru. At the minute, I'm sort of holed up in this hotel in the southwest. Basically, I was a bit uptight. I was a bit tetchy. So Paula couldn't handle it anymore, and she basically kicked me out. I had to go bloody get some space in a hotel where there's a sauna and I can do loads of heat training and all this kind of stuff. So I've been doing about 2 or 3 heat training sessions a day and getting stuff sorted. So, Ravi, Greg, Kirky, how are you doing? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of a walkthrough with my kit that I'm going to take. Kirky will appreciate this. Little kit muster on the bed. I'll bring back some memories. So first and foremost is obviously the backpack that I'm going to take. So this is a little backpack, little 30-litre backpack. Anyone that's watching that followed me in the Sahara may recognise this little badge, the Camel Club badge, top secret all gentlemen's club, where we do these stupid ultra races. So here we go. What we've got, right? I'll start with the clothes that I'm wearing. I've chosen these. Oh, a bit muddy, but I've chosen these trainers, which are Fuji Renegade 2 trail running obstacle course trainers, really. And the reason why I picked these, I'm going to come around here because hopefully they'll be a bit better light. Maybe not. The reason I picked these is like there's like a neoprene inner sock there, just try and keep some of the mud out, and a good grip on the bottom. I used the same trainer in the Sahara, and it worked out really well. So that's what I've got. I've got my little running hat, courtesy my good friend Ravi, who bought me this. Keep the sun off my ginger head. It's really important. Keep the temperature down so I don't get sunburn. The shorts I've gone for, same again. These are exactly the same ones that I wore in the Sahara by Lululemon. So not your cheapest, but they come with like an integral. I don't know if you can see, like an integral like cycling short, stopping any chafing and all that kind of stuff. There's a couple of little pockets which were handy for keeping your lip salve and all that kind of stuff in there. So I was quite happy. Yeah, you did, didn't you, Rav? Did get a hat, didn't you? And then my little t-shirt is a little lightweight running t-shirt that's got no seams. Obviously, when you're covering 230k, you're sweating like mad. The little salt crystals form inside your clothing, and it can just be a nightmare with chafing, especially where the seams are. So there's no seams on that little t-shirt, and it's really lightweight, so it should dry out pretty quick. It's pretty bright, so I thought if you see me any pictures or videos, you might be able to spot me. What did you get then, Rav? Tell me what you got me. So now I'm confused. You did, I'm sure you did. No, I haven't had Botox, Tony. Right, okay, so another thing is going to be the water. So you've got to carry 2.5 litres of water at one time. So that in itself is 2.5 kilos of water. So that's what I've got there. This little bottle is reserved for my electrolyte shake and all that. Yeah, Greg, you can claim the hat. I've got the emergency charger. I might not take this, but basically the watch that I've got has a bit of a dubious battery life. So I'm going to take a little emergency charger in case I need to charge the watch. Okay, what else have I got? A couple of little things, extra long titanium or spoon. And the idea is that you keep your grubby fingers out your food, because obviously the germs and that, you know, if you start picking up germs and start getting the shits and stuff, it's not great. I've got a little folding bowl, which is probably one of my luxuries really, but I just want to be able to sit and eat. Eating when you're in the jungle and you've been running all day, it becomes like the centre of what you're doing, you know. It's really, really important, and you get round as a group and have a chat and natter and all that kind of stuff, and I didn't want to be fecking about with little bags. So I got myself a little folding silicone bowl, which can have my food in, and obviously that folds really flat like this. I can make it a social thing, you know, because I'll be looking forward to that. A few pairs of socks, which apparently Ravi got. Maybe you did, I can't remember. It don't mean I don't appreciate it, Rav, it just means I don't remember. I also got these. I'm trialling these, which were recommended to me by, yeah, they look like boiled sweets, but basically they're caffeine endurance sweets, which I've never used before. I have, you know, caffeine does keep the feeling of fatigue away longer, but you know, I'm going to try them and see how we go. What one thing are you hoping to learn from all this, Craig? I don't know what I'm going to learn, if I'm honest, Greg. But what I am doing is ticking off a huge life dream. You know, I've wanted to go to the Amazon since as long as I can remember. You know, people are sort of saying, what about the anacondas? What about the jaguars? And, you know, we go through this place called Jaguar Alley, which has got more, you know, it's the most densely populated area for jaguars in the world, you know. And if I see an anaconda, I see a jaguar, it's going to be amazing. If I see a caiman, stick insects, lizards, frogs, snakes, all this kind of stuff, I love all that, you know, and I love the diversity of the jungle, and I love the environment, the crickets at night and all that kind of stuff. And what this is going to be, Greg, is just like a massive tick of, like, you know, run. It's like a life dream to go and spend some time in the Amazon jungle. If I had my way, I would literally go out there and live out there with a tribe for a year. I just love the idea of it. So I don't know what I'm going to learn. What's Kirky saying here? Don't forget that picture of me you always carry. I've got a T-shirt with your face printed on. Obviously, it's a big T-shirt, Kirky. So that's that. What else we got? This is my little wash kit for the week. So in there I've got small. I'm not going to get it all out. A small tube of like antibacterial soap, a sports sort of hand towel, folds down pretty small, toothbrush and toothpaste, and that's pretty much the wash kit for the whole of the week. What else have we got? In here is my little sleeping bag. We've got like a little one-season sleeping bag. It still gets quite cool at night in the jungle, so you need a little bit of something to get yourself wrapped up in. In here is basically my hammock. All right, so this is a hammock you string between two trees. Get a good night's sleep. In my experience, you get a great night's sleep in a hammock. My spare clothes, so I've got a couple of pairs of spare socks, a lightweight top, lightweight trousers for night time to get changed and allow the body to breathe and all that kind of stuff. And long sleeves, long trousers, so you don't get snaffled by bloody mosquitoes. For the first time, I'm going to take some walking poles, which the boot campers, or was it the boot campers or the staff? Here we go again. Got me, you know, because I've got a little bit of a niggle in my knee. I'll get that out now, you know, get the excuses in early. So I've got a little niggle in the knee. The terrain is pretty severe. So for the first time, I'm going to take some little folding walking poles, okay, just to help take some of the strain off the knee. This is my little foot care pack. I am carrying a first aid kit, which is all the compulsory items, paracetamols, crepe bandage, all sorts of stuff. But because notoriously I suffer with my feet, I've got a little foot care kit which is pretty separate. And in there's some antifungal talcum powered antifungal cream. In those kind of, you know, hot, humid, dirty environment, you know, obviously fungus and ailments and that just absolutely run rife. So old age, Helen, what's that about? Have I missed something? I'm so excited for you with your dreams. Old age. Oh no, that's forgetting. I know, no, that's exactly what it is. Bloody dementia. Okay, a couple of other little things. You've got to take some little glow sticks as compulsory item. I won't travel with it in this bag, but it's just to keep it safe as it goes through checking. Salt tablets, these little salt tablets, keep the electrolytes up and keep the water in the body. Got some sunblock, obviously, being a bit of a ginger. A compass to navigate with, and some antibacterial gel, keep the germs off the fingers. And I've got another one of my little luxuries, a little afterbite pen, which I used to carry all the time when I was in the Marines in the jungle. I used to carry one of these. I used to always have it in my pocket, so when I get snaffled I could just put it on and stop the itching, because it'll drive you nuts. Some thin gloves with a leather palm, because basically everything wants to bite, scratch, spike you, you know, and when you're grabbing trees going up hills and stuff, you just need a little bit of protection. So that's what the gloves are for. A buff, which you could use either as a bandana or a sweatband, or wipe sweat out your eyes or whatever. A little head torch, because some of the stages will be at night. Now that is completely new. In the military, you don't really move in the jungle at night time, unless the shit's really at the fan. But out here, it seems like it's encouraged. So see how we go with that. But you need a head torch. Another one of my luxuries, I'm taking a little all-weather notepad and pencil. because I like to keep a little diary as I go through all this. You know, some people take music, some people, you know, take a book and all this kind of stuff. But I just basically sit there with my thoughts, capture what I've done that day and any thoughts that I've had. I think we're pretty much done. All my food is getting packed up by my good friend Tony at the minute. He's going to vacuum pack it all, so I haven't got it. He tells me it will be there at the airport. We'll see. But what I've got is, this is all the stuff from... we have a day where we're in camp and we just got to eat whatever we want. And you can kind of see what I've got. You know, I've got lots of beef jerky, a couple of military ration packs there just to get the calories up, noodles, porridge, chewing gum, a couple of bounce balls there. Now they were definitely bought for me by Ravi, you can't deny that. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the whole of the kit. If I'm ready, not if I'm right, not a great deal more. Yeah, you can still sponsor Greg. I'll post a link. I'll post a couple of links throughout the day. I'll do a few other updates and stuff. So give us a big thumbs up if you quite enjoyed learning about some of the kit that I'm taking. There's a few little things in there in the food, like recovery shake and you know, electrolyte drinks and that kind of stuff, but nothing mega scientific. You know, all just sort of lightweight, the bare minimum. Most things have got at least, you know, have got like a couple of jobs that they do. I hate like a duplication of kit, you know, where you get one item that can actually do the job of so many other different items. So I like to just, you know, really spend a bit of time thinking about the kit and making sure we get it right. And I know, therefore, when I'm out and I'm running and my bag feels heavy, I kind of know that everything that's in there has got to be in there. And I'm not regretting anything, you know, it's about no regrets. So that's it. What's happening now? Well, for the rest of the day, I'm going to head off in a minute and do my final sort of heat training session in the sauna, jogging on the spot, like a bloody absolute Fruit Loop. The kids were going nuts yesterday as this random middle-aged guy was... Am I middle-aged? 40? 41? Not middle-aged? I don't know. Was just jogging on the spot in the sauna, sweating even more than he should be. So I'm doing that. And then just making sure everything's sort of charged and prepped. And then I'll be heading off. I've got to do a bit of shopping. I've got to pick up some slippers from IKEA, believe it or not. But just these slippers have got quite a robust sole, really lightweight. And, you know, I'm going to be able to use them in camp to give the feet a bit of a rest from the trainers. And then I'll be off to the airport to meet up with the lads and away we go. So... I'll see you in the next update. If you've got questions and that, then fire away. Any questions? We are not middle-aged. We're not far off, Rachel. But what are we then? If we're not middle-aged. Yes, you're middle-aged. Well, what are you then? You must be old age then, Joe. You're older than me. What else? I think, there is a couple of little things here that I'm taking. I've been suffering this year with hay fever. The eye's been streaming, so I'm going to take a little bit of eye ointment there. My last meal, well, this morning I've just had like a watered down cooked breakfast, really. So purely just to get me through the journey, you know, nothing too carby because. You know, I don't perform very well on carbs. I have some massive dips in blood sugar, and it really upsets me. And you know, Paulie will tell you all about the time I did a 24-hour race once, and I thought I had the plague when I'd finished it, and it was just a blood sugar low. So my last meal tonight, I don't really know what the lads have got planned tonight in the airport. But obviously we'll have a few meals as we go along because we don't actually start the race until Sunday. The first day of the race is Sunday the 3rd. From here on in, it's like 2 or 3 days of travelling really, which in itself is supposed to be an experience. The City of Gold, what a programme that was. Yeah, we start a valley that was famous for the Incas or something. I don't really know, but I'll learn more about the history of the location we're going to as we're out there. Curry, that'd be perfect, wouldn't it, Greg? Yeah, little vindaloo. That'd be absolutely... that'd be great on the way out in the jungle, that. Now, I want things, you know, without sounding a little bit gross, to be as solid as I can, because, you know, it's just admin, isn't it? It's just absolute admin stuff like that out in the jungle. No, I won't be having a bacon and egg McMuffin. Helen, no. And neither can you, because you've got a boxing event to get ready for. Right, okay, we're going to wrap this up. It's been on a while, and I'll keep these little videos going throughout the day. So keep up my little prep, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.